To make the add-on function properly, you need to turn on all the experimental settings. The first thing changed in this update is how to obtain the stand arrow. You can obtain the stand arrow from going through suspicious sands. The rates of getting a stand arrow here is pretty high. Another way to obtain the stand arrow is through mining this new ore that naturally generates all over the world. All tools will take the same amount of time, and you can use your bare hand to mine this ore. To craft the stand arrow, you'll need the same recipe as the previous version, but replace the niggerite with the new ore. The stand arrow works the same as the previous version, but now you can only use one stand at a time. To remove the stand, you can craft a stand disc, then storing your current stand in the item. You can reuse the disc, and get back the stand that was stored in the disc. Or you can use it to reroll and get the stand you wanted. Another way to use the gem is using it to evolve certain stands, for example from Star Platinum to Star Platinum the World. Star Platinum the World deals more damage, and has a faster time stop animation. However, the block capability is lower. The next thing added is the stat menu. Choose the last hotbar slot on your inventory, and then double sneak, and you can navigate the stat menu through your hotbar, and press jump or punch to select. You can get stat points from converting 3 levels into 1 stat point, which then you can use to upgrade your stat. All the basic stuff done, now let's jump ahead to a brand new stand that was added in this update.
In the quiet town of Morio, where bizarre occurrences hide beneath its serene facade, there dwells a man named Kira Yoshikage. With a demeanor as unassuming as his press suit, Kira navigates the streets with an eerie calmness. His well-groomed appearance and meticulous mannerisms disguise a chilling secret, an insatiable desire for perfection, driven by a twisted obsession with hands. Behind his polished exterior lies a dark and sinister soul, a serial killer who collects the severed hands of his victims as macabre trophies.
Killer Queen can launch 4 strings of animation on his auto attack, ending the last one with a barrage. His attack speed is slightly lower than Crazy Diamond, but still faster than the hand. After leashing 2 auto attacks, holding your screen will result in him doing barrages of attack, knocking back enemies in front of him. Hitting an enemy with his auto attack will mark them with your first bomb. You can then proceed to double sneak and hold your screen to blow them up. If there are multiple enemies, you will only mark the one that gets hit last, and you can only mark enemies one at a time. If there are enemies nearby, sneaking then punching will result in a heavy punch, dealing massive one-blow hit to your enemy. If there are no enemies nearby however, you can set a bomb at the location you're looking at. I was going to make this accurate to your crosshair, but it will create lag, so you can only place the bomb right in front of you. If you detonate this bomb, it will damage all nearby entities including yourself. And last but not least is his beatdown. He will summon his second bomb, Sheer Heart Attack, that will pursue the closest enemy. Also big thanks for Hung9009 for creating the awesome model you see on the screen. There's a 12% chance of Dio's mansion spawning in your world if you're in a desert, however this won't spawn in your own world unless it's a brand new generated chunk that hasn't loaded yet. It has a bunch of loots like stand disc and even stand arrow that you can find throughout the mansion, and most importantly Dio boss only naturally spawns here. Next is the Dio boss. He's quite a challenge and he can definitely beat you with no mercy. He can do a barrage if you're close to him, and if he thinks you're running he can quickly stop time and teleport behind you. After doing a few attacks, Dio will do a time stop animation for 2.5 seconds. You can punch him while he's doing the animation and it will stun him for a few seconds, also cancelling the time stop. If you somehow manage to fail his time stop animation, he can stop up to 3.5 to 5.5 seconds of time stop, and you can't do anything about it. Also damage and time stops goes through your armor and def stat, and if he successfully does his time stop, he can do the road roller move that deals massive amounts of damage and stuns you, but it is easy to dodge the ability. Anyways, thanks for watching. And also big thanks to the people who've been helping me in this project. Goodbye Skibidi Toilet.